To finish up probability, we're going to do these last two problems. So these problems, usually when you read them, there's a lot going on. And one way to really think about these problems is to do something called a tree diagram. So I'm going to show you how to construct this tree diagram, and then we'll be able to figure out the probabilities really easy. Um, so here we have number one. So you are off to soccer and love being goalkeeper. So you have two coaches, Coach Sam and Coach Alex. So let's assume that only one coach can arrive to practice. So you can't have both of them being there at the same time. So either you're going to get Coach Sam or you're going to get Coach Alex. So Coach Alex is coached more often with a probability of zero point 0.6. Okay, if Coach Sam is at practice, the probability of being goalkeeper is zero point 0.5. However, if Coach Alex is at practice, the probability of being goalkeeper is zero point 0.3. So what is the probability that Coach Sam arrives and you are not goalkeeper? Okay, so a lot of things going on. One of the things that you might want to do is construct this tree diagram. And the way that you're going to do it is the following way. So I like writing my tree diagrams like this. So I like drawing two little branches. And from those two branches, we're going to have two additional branches. Let me make them in a different color, green. So two additional branches. Because you have a lot of things going on, and you'll see what we're going to put on these branches. Okay? So you love being goalkeeper, and let's say you have two different options. So when you go, if you are this person, and you go to practice, you have two things can happen. You're either gonna get two different coaches. It's either gonna be Coach Sam or Coach Alex. So we're gonna say Sam is gonna go here. Let's just write Sam. Or you're gonna get Coach Alex, and let's write Alex right here. You could also write S or an A if you want to. Now, what is the chance that you're going to get Coach Alex? So, Coach Alex is coach more often with a probability of zero point 0.6. So, Coach Alex appears zero point 0.6 or 60% of the time. Okay, so if Coach Alex appears zero point 0.6, zero point 0.6, uh, with a chance of zero point 0.6, Sam will appear with a zero point 0.4, right? Because that's just a complement. 1 minus zero point 0.6 is 0.4. Or if you can think about it, like Alex appears 60% of the time, so Sam should appear 40% of the time. Okay. Now, if Sam and Alex appear, these are the two different types of probabilities. Now what you want to do is, okay, now once they appear, you have a couple options. So you can either be goalkeeper, I'm just going to write goalkeeper for G, or not goalkeeper. Again, you can write G complement if you want to. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, same thing with Coach Alex. You can be goalkeeper or you can be no goalkeeper. Okay. All right. So the ones with the greens are basically the conditional statements because it's under the assumption that whatever coach you choose, right, that's what the conditioning is on. So Sam, for example, so if Coach Sam appears, what is the probability that you'll be goalkeeper or no goalkeeper? And if Coach Alex appears, what is the probability that you'll be goalkeeper or no goalkeeper? Okay, so let's read the sentence. So if Coach Sam is at practice, okay, so Coach Sam is right here. The probability of being goalkeeper is 0.5. Okay, so being goalkeeper is going to be 0.5. So what is the probability of not being goalkeeper? So if it's 50% of the time, then the other one is also 50% of the time. Okay, so you have a 50-50 chance. Okay. However, if Coach Alex is at practice, so if we got Alex right here, the probability of being goalkeeper is only 0.3. Okay, so goalkeeper for Alex is going to be 0.3. Okay, so what's going to be no goalkeeper? That's just going to be 0.7. Okay, so what we just done is we constructed this tree diagram um, with all of the information that they gave us. Some of it we have to do 1 minus to be able to get the other stuff, but that's basically what we um, how we construct this tree diagram. So usually when you have a problem like this is the first thing that you want to do, construct this tree diagram. Okay, now we are ready to figure out the problem. So here it says, what is the probability that Coach Sam arrives and you are not goalkeeper? So let's read it out. Okay, so let's write it out. So probability that Sam appears and you are not goalkeeper. Okay, so notice that here is a multiplication because you have the word and. And not only that, but two things are occurring. First, Coach Sam appears, and then you are not goalkeeper. Okay, so let's see. So where is those probabilities? So Coach Sam appears 0.4 at a time. 0.4. Okay, so now we're gonna have a probability of Sam appearing times the probability of not being goalkeeper given that Sam appeared. So this is just a formula. Now, again, you don't need to memorize this formula. You don't even need to write this formula out because literally all you have to do is just multiply the probabilities over. Because here is Sam, Coach Sam appears 0.4 the time, 0.4 with a 0.4 chance. And now we're going to multiply it by the probability of not being goalkeeper, which is going to be along this branch, which is going to be this guy, 0.5. Okay? Okay, so all we're just doing is taking 0.4 times 0.5. So let's multiply this out. 0.4 times 0.5. That just gives me 0.2. So there is about a 20% chance that Coach Sam will appear and you will not be goalkeeper. Okay? All right. So right before we go to the next problem, let's do one more. Okay? So let me just write an additional problem. Okay? What is the probability Coach Alex appears and you are goalkeeper? Okay, so what would be that probability? Okay, so you want to find the probability. So let me just write it in a different color. So you want to find the probability that Coach Alex appears and you are goalkeeper. Okay, so let's look for probability of Alex. Probability of Alex is going to be this 0.6. Okay, so that's going to be 0.6. And I'm going to multiply that by being goalkeeper. Okay, so I'm going to multiply that along this branch of Coach Alex about being goalkeeper. So that's going to be 0.3. Okay, so times 0.3. Okay, so I'm going to take 0.6. I'm going to multiply it by 0.3. And what I'm going to get is 0.18. Okay, so that is that probability. Be very careful. One of the common misconceptions is that you want to multiply it by the other one. Remember, probability of A and G, that's just going to be Alex and goalkeeper. You do not want to look at this goalkeeper over here because this goalkeeper is under the assumption that Coach Sam appears, and that's not what we want. We're just following the branch and just multiplying the probabilities out. Okay, so that's basically all we are doing. Okay, so if you want to take a look at this video again, go ahead and take a look at it. But we're going to do one other problem in the next one.